This is the Richard Smith Show, where we talk about all things Kansas City Chiefs. How are we doing, Kansas City? We are less than 24 hours away from kickoff, and it is time to talk Chiefs football. We're going to go a little bit in between the lines tonight, and, let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs against San Diego Chargers. I would first off like to say that, the Chiefs are a little bit of an underdog in this game, and strictly because, the league hasn't seen much of Patrick Mahomes. As well, honestly, we have seen more of San Diego's quarterback now, L.A. Chargers, Phillip Rivers, than we have seen Mahomes, so it's really I would say not a far stretch to think that they would be considered, favorites in this game. But that's okay. We also look at what the Chargers bring to the table on offense, and it's no secret they have gotten some pretty incredible weapons out there in the wide receiving core. Mike Williams can really go up and get the ball. Keenan Allen has been great over the years for San Diego. It's just really looking good for the San Diego Chargers offense. And they knew they needed to stack up because, the Chiefs stacked up and the Raiders stacked up. So our division's looking pretty tough right now. But I want to focus on one thing, and one thing only, for us to win this game. And I would say this is, in my mind, the key asset to bring home a victory. We need to get to Phillip Rivers. If he has all those assets, which he's going to spread us wide, he's going to spread us all the way across the field because he has 4 receivers that can go up and get the ball. But if we constantly are attacking Phillip Rivers, play in and play out, I think that we have a pretty good chance of winning this game. It's those issues, that we have in the secondary. But if we're not giving Phillip Rivers any chance to get the ball out, I feel like we have a really, really, really good chance to win this game. So when we look at our offense, I would have to say that our key asset at the beginning of the game is Travis Kelce. Joey Bosa being out, let's get the ball to Kelce. So then they focus on Kelce. Then we give the ball to Hunt. Okay, we let Hunt run it out of the backfield, and we'll see those spectacular 60-yard touchdowns that we're so used to seeing from him. And when they hone in on him, and they're honing in on Kelce, that's when we go after Hill. We'll do the play action, burn him downfield a few times. And then who do we turn to? I think we all know that Sammy Watkins will come next. So we'll go through the progressions. We're going to have a great game, Kansas City. Y'all just have to look at the game as a whole and look at the psychology of the game. Look between the numbers. It's not always about statistics. It's not always about the players that you have on your team. It's how does the coaching staff prepare week in and week out to get them ready for this game. Now we all know that Eric Berry is out, listed as doubtful, but probably not going to play in this game. So instead of the what ifs, should we have picked up another cornerback? Should we have picked up another safety? Should we have ever got rid of Peters? That's over with, Kansas City. Now it's time for game prep. And game 1, tomorrow, 3:30. It will be in L.A. We will win this game. It's not going to be easy. The Chargers are a lot better than people give them credit for. Obviously, the 2-time defending AFC West champions aren't getting much love in the home opener of the season. So I really look at it like this. When you're the underdog, there's only really one way to go. When you're rated a favorite in the game, if you go any other way than what you're favored, that's some bad psych. So, I'd rather go up than go down. But I say this, Kansas City, and I say it with confidence, I don't see us losing this game. We can put a win in this column. We have a quarterback who's going to fight to the end. So, tomorrow starts the Patrick Mahomes era. And it's going to be exciting, Kansas City. It's going to be a fun game. Expect it to be a bit of a shootout, but also expect a pick six thrown by Phillip Rivers. I also see a fumble in the backfield because they cannot stop our linebacking core. We have a great defensive coordinator who's going to throw all sorts of blitzes at this guy. And pretty sure Andy Reid's 8-0 against the Chargers in his career as Big Red. So he knows what he's doing against Phillip Rivers. All you have to do is get in Phillip Rivers' head. It's psychology. It's psychology when you play the Chargers. Get to Phillip Rivers, game's over. He's the key. He is the key. Here's my thing. Kansas City. There's about 5 keys on our offense that you're going to have to stop. One of them is going to be loose on every single play. So, who's really the underdog? Who really, truly is the underdog, Kansas City? Chiefs Kingdom, I'm here to tell you this. Ratings don't mean a thing. It's winning every single down, winning every single play, winning every single quarter, and every single half. It's not one play that's going to win the game. It's every play that's going to win the game. And I can promise you this. The Andy Reid has put a squad on the field that will finish every play, start every play, and dominate every play. So I hope you're ready, Kansas City, because it's time. It's time. The Kansas City Chiefs season opener is tomorrow at 3:30 Central Time. Go Chiefs. I think we all know how the outcome is gonna be. We got this, Kansas City. Let's go get it done. Let's get up and go. Let's go. Come on, Kansas City. Let's win play to play. Let's win the series. Every series, every time you touch the ball, you win on offense or defense. Come on, Kansas City. Come on, Big Red. Come on, Brett Veach. Let's go offense. Let's go defense. Let's go special teams. Let's have those players that we don't even know their names yet have an impact tomorrow. It's time, Kansas City. This is it. Get up and get pumped. This is it. Let's go. Tomorrow, 3:30. Kansas City Chiefs, Los Angeles Chargers. It is on. Let's start this season. Let's get a win. Let's move on to week 2. Let's get a win. Let's move on to the home opener. Let's go. Come on, Kansas City. Let's go, Chiefs. Let's go. This is a short broadcast tonight, but it's about between the numbers. The psychology of the game. There's no better psychological coach than Andy Reid. Have faith in our front office. Have faith in our players. Have faith in the locker room. Have faith in our leaders. Eric Berry, you will be missed. But we know you're a voice in that locker room. Keep being that voice. Keep being that voice. Chiefs Kingdom, it's time. I'm signing off. This is Richard Smith and The Richard Smith Show, where we talk about all things Kansas City Chiefs.